reading for you. I'm Taren S, a high priestess of traditional witchcraft. I'm a crossroads witch, where we embrace both the dark and the light. And I've been brewing magic for almost 40 years now. Come on in, let's brew some together. Hello, hello! I'm so happy to see everyone. Of course, as y'all can tell, I'm not at the cottage. I'm up here in the house. This is my little magic room getaway. That I come up here, you can't see it. I have a bed where I read. But I am going to go through some starting herbs. Y'all see my eyebrows, right? Okay? Because I think y'all, especially you new witches, you're making this far more complicated than what it ever was, all right? As an old school conjuring witch, we did not have the bookshelves of books. We didn't have the Google it opinions. We did it because Aunt Irma down the street told us that herb worked right. That was it. That was our whole thing right there, all right? And we didn't order our herbs from all over the world. In fact, we wildwooded a lot of them. And the other ones were in our kitchen cabinet, okay? And that's what I want to talk to you witches about. Starting your apothecary. And you already got one. I know you're looking at me like going, no, I don't, Taren. I don't have an apothecary. Yes, you do. I want you to go in your kitchen and open up that spice cabinet or that spice drawer. I know you got them up there in that kitchen somewhere. You got your little pile. Well, guess what? You have an apothecary, all right? You don't need to have a wall of herbs, understand for me, when you see all those herbs behind me down at the cottage, and even here I've got some that I've been working with, that is 40 years, all right? That is 40 years of me slowly working with herbs, okay? I did not learn 100+ herbs my first year, 2 years, 3 years, 10 years, 20 years. I didn't do that. It just slowly built over time, okay? And I started out in my kitchen cabinet. That's what my high priestess sent me to, okay? The first list of mystical, magical herbs that I got was all things that was in your kitchen cabinet, all right? I think the only thing, we would have got St. John's wort. St. John's wort would not have been in there, and we did use that. Other than that, everything. And with that, I went and found my old BOS where I have my notes, and I pulled out for y'all my first list of mystical, magical herbs, and I'm gonna go through them for you and let y'all start really thinking about it. I got to put my glasses on here. All right, I'm going to start with cinnamon. Do you know how magical cinnamon is? Actually, in Haitian voodoo, it's a very popular ingredient. In conjuring, it's a very popular ingredient here in the southeastern part of our country. It is an herb of protection, and it is something that you can put in your kitchen, and when you sprinkle it, in a dish for protection for the whole family. You can burn it, which I like to do. I do sprinkle cinnamon when I'm doing any type of a cleansing, clearing. I also want protection. Put a little cinnamon in there. All right? And the next herb, basil. All right? Come on, some good old-fashioned basil. This is your sexy, giggity herb in the kitchen, all right? It represents love, lovers intertwined. That's what I'm saying right there. All right, so of course you want to sprinkle some of that into a dish when you're having that romantical night. Who doesn't? All right, basil is Also, it is a ward off evil herb. It's another protector type. But for me, with the notes I have, all right, it's a sexy, sexy herb. And over the years, I found a little bit of basil in your love working. Always does you right. Next, garlic. I know I have garlic dried. I have garlic in a spice jar. I have garlic cloves fresh. I have garlic in my refrigerator. And I know if you, any type of Italian descent, you've probably got four types garlic. Garlic is another protector and purifier, all right? And so this is a good thing when you're cooking for yourself, for your family, that protect this house, protect this home, protect all who eat this meal. That's powerful magic right there, witches. And I still use these, cloves. All right? Cloves are for attracting good luck. All right? And if you burn it, it'll help stop anyone who's gossiping about you. Burn a little clove, sprinkle a little nettle so their tongue gets itchy every time they say your name. All right? But cloves are good for attracting good luck. And you think about it, at the Christmas time, you take the orange and you put the cloves all in it and you hang it up. That's a talisman of good luck. All right? And we're making this stuff and not even realize we're doing it. You're doing magic already. And then, of course, parsley is another attractor of positive energy, good vibes, good luck. I refer to it periodically as my money herb, because if I'm doing any type of money working, I like to sprinkle a little green on top of it, just sort of attract it some more. And then marjoram. And this is another very, very powerful herb. It's used for breaking hexes. It's used breaking hexes, curses, for basically changing your luck, changing the vibes, okay? And so if you feel like you got funk up in the corners, marjoram, that will take care of that stuff. And this is one, sprinkle it in your food with that knowing, saying it out loud, stir it 3 times in, put your little magical breath while you're stirring on it, make you a whole working while you're cooking dinner, multitasking. Okay, and of course, nutmeg. That is just one of those money drawing, bringing wealth and prosperity towards you, okay? And it can be used a multitude of ways. It is another really magical herb. And when you're learning, if you've never really grabbed your cinnamon and thought about it magically, take it and sprinkle some in your hand and feel it, smell it, let it start connecting to the spirit of the root. That's what I'm saying. All right. Of course, this is like the witchy go-to, of course, is rosemary. Plant it in your yard. Plant it by your door that you go in and out of. It is just an attractor of positive energy. It purifies. It is the crystal quartz of herbs. If you don't have an herb and you still want to do the working, replace it with rosemary, all right? And rosemary bushes, if you get the opportunity and you're feeling like really down, go hug a rosemary bush. I promise it'll change your vibrations, all right? This is just, it's everywhere, so I don't think we think about how really special and powerful rosemary is. Okay, and this is such a good one, star anise. Okay, this is perfect if you want to crush it and burn it. Really good for opening up third eye, for any type of psychic awareness, your empathic abilities, okay? Star anise will amplify it, help open it up, help it flow. And I've used it for years. I love it. When doing any type of dream mojo bags or any type of little satchel involving dreams, I always put a little star anise in there to help, like I said, open up those psychic abilities so that you can see the fringes of your dreams. Pay attention to the little details, because that's where a lot of the good information is. And my last one is thyme. Oh my gosh. And thyme's another one. Thyme is one of our older herbs. So is basil, actually. In fact, most of the herbs on this list are older herbs, meaning they have been with us for a very long time. Civilizations, cultures, we've been, using these both for culinary and for magical purposes. Thyme was put on altars, all right, to different temples. The mixture would include the herb thyme in it. And it is let me see, one of the things I wrote in my book, because I also have a little work in, that if you're having problems with sleep, if you're having problems with bad dreams, put a little bag of thyme in your pillowcase, on your mattress, beside your bed, just somewhere in the vicinity of your head, put a little bit of thyme. And that will help you to have more easy, restful sleep, dreams type things. All right. Now, I done listed out, what did I do? I did 10 herbs that are in your kitchen cabinet. This isn't about you gotta go buy it, witches. I say this all the time. Don't go buy anything. Start looking around your place. Your mystical, witchy, magical self has already been shopping for a lot of things, all right? That's when you pick up the pretty bowl going, ooh, it's pretty. I don't know why, but I have to have it. You sit it on a shelf. A couple months later, you're doing something, you're like, this is the perfect bowl, okay? And I know y'all have had it happen. I know I have it happen quite a bit because I've learned to lean into it as well. If something pings on me, I will buy it, and I'll be like, I don't know, I'm supposed to have it. Whereas the flip side is some folks let that analytical brain start to kick, and can't get that. I don't need that. You come up with 100 excuses. A couple months later, you're wandering around going, I don't have no bowl. Just saying. Okay. I want to give y'all also, I am so excited. My publisher, Moon Con, or Moon Books, is hosting Moon Con in June. You can find out all the details. I have it in the links below. It's Moon Book Publishing. Moon Books on Facebook is where you can find out their entire schedule. All of the authors are going to be doing free lectures, workshops, presentations. I am so excited to be involved in this, and I really hope y'all lean in and come and maybe learn something. If not, you'll at least hear some good conversation. Okay, witches, I want to thank all y'all for joining me here today. I am still just the channel, its growth, it's been amazing. We have the membership button. Please join and help support the house. I've got exclusive content that's going to be going out to members. You'll be getting some videos that I'm just not going to make available on the main channel after much consideration, discussion, and everything else. I only got time for so much, is what I'm saying. And I have got to pay attention to that. And so, I want to thank all y'all, and I hope all you are having as bright of a blessed day as I'm having. And as always, amen. Blessed be, ashe, and ebobo.